This is a Mercy broadcast. Code Red, here we are. Pick up your iPads, your cell phones, and have me and listen to Uncle the Podcast. Watch out. If you're sitting down for this, or if you're standing up, you better get ready for this, because it's gonna hit the eardrums. Uncle the Podcast.
You are listening to Uncle the Broadcast. My name is Aaron. I'm the nephew-in-law. Here with me is the star of the show, Uncle.
Oh, wait, just a moment. We just had a dang ring on this dang song, and I had somebody screaming. I'm just curious now who that was. It must have been your little one running around there screaming.
Probably.
This is
362?
This is a 362 episode. But before we get started here, that's the episode.
So we all know.
We know what it is. All right, now we can get started.
Okay. We have begun.
We've begun this conversation about
the Uncle Show.
The Uncle Show. We got some interesting news tonight.
There's a lot going on. We're live, first of all, live on Ocelli Radio Network Friday. You can call in if you want.
Call in at this number.
Okay, so the call number is 319-527-5016. Please do call in. You can also you can use Skype for now until it's gone. We don't want to talk too much about that, but you can Charles.Ocelli on Skype. He will bring you on the show. Type him a message, or 319-527-5016. It's the Uncle Show, live Friday night, every Friday. Uncle, man, this is exciting to be back.
Well, we're back again.
Yeah.
Well, when we're done, we're starting this, and does everybody have a drink first?
I don't know about everybody, but I know we have a couple right here, Uncle. We got a couple of interesting drinks. Do we want to go over what we have here?
You can.
Okay, well, here, I think I'll show the people what we have. First of all, this is to continue on from the beer that we reviewed last time. This is another one of those 66 beers that you got from the cruise.
Yeah.
So this is brewed by the cruise line. We might drink this. This is the Tropical Golden Ale.
Yeah.
But
I'm curious to know how much you're going to put that rated on.
Do you think that
I know what I'm putting it rated on, but I'm just curious to know what you're going to do.
Oh, so you already know.
I know mine.
So wait a minute. Did you go against the rule, Uncle, if you've already had this before we drank it on the show? Isn't that a hard and fast rule where we're not supposed to drink the drink before we review it?
Yeah, that was my fault. well, I had to taste it. I went to a test with them. Wait a minute, no. I went to a test with them on the boat.
Okay, so you already taste tested this on the boat, and you've done a review on the boat.
On this.
So does that mean you're going to review it tonight on the show too?
Yeah, that one.
You are.
Yeah, to see how you like it. To know if you degree and what kind of rating you give it.
So you're going to carry over your review that you gave on the boat.
Right.
So that's why you're saying you already have it.
Yeah.
And you're curious to see what my rating will be.
Exactly. Okay, that's what I was meaning to say.
Okay. I get that. Makes perfect sense. I didn't
mean it the other way.
I don't think we'll even be breaking our rules of the show when we do that. So that sounds good to me. The other beer that I want to show off for everybody here is this is something really special. This is a Coors Light. What's the story with this, Uncle? Did we find this somewhere? What happened?
Found it in a box.
You found it in a box
across the street from Karen's house.
So you found it in a box on the street, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, not on the street, on the side of the street.
Was it outdoors?
It was outdoors in the box.
Was it a 30-pack? Was that what the box was? A Coors Light 30-pack?
6-pack. I think it was a 6-pack, but it was all open. It had 3 left.
Okay, so it was.
But I took the 2. I took those. They didn't. I had that one. It was the only one that was clear to use on it.
So there's one usable Coors Light left in the box that was sitting.
I smashed the other 2.
You smashed the other 2.
And took the.
We did. It should be said that we did a TikTok video today.
Oh yeah, that's what it was.
That's
TikTok. Now, if people want to hear me on a new one and be on a TikTok, I've got a new Ox brand on TikTok. So we're getting rid of all these talk shows and all this other stuff because in May.
Oh, no, Uncle.
No, we're not. Then that stuff and May's going to be gone. So now we're going to have the Tic Tac to connect to this.
No, Uncle. What's going away in May is Skype.
Oh, well, that's what I meant. Oh, that's what I meant.
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, we're still going to do this show like we.
I don't know how we're going to get the people, though. How are we going to get the people callers?
Well, we might be able to use a new program. So we're not going to be using Skype anymore, but we might use Zoom or something like that, or some equivalent to Skype we'll find. And Chuck is going to use his producer wizardry to find a new piece of software or something. We'll be able to do the same show we're doing now. It's fine.
I want to make sure. Yeah, I want to make sure, Uncle, you understand. I'm going to fix this. It's just that we're not going to be using Skype anymore, and we might change the phone number because we won't have a choice to keep the old phone number. But that doesn't mean we're not going to do the show. I mean, unless you guys want to quit, that's up to you. But
no. I was just saying about the number because we got all these. I got these cards. I just gave out a number for the new customer.
Well, but it's
they
okay.
Call in and
right. The show will continue. The show is going to continue. We're going to keep up Uncle the podcast. It's not going anywhere. Don't get scared.
The show will continue. I'm going to continue to produce it unless you fire me, Uncle. And, and the only thing that we're going to change is maybe the phone number. Now, if I can figure a way to keep the phone number and just do it with a different thing outside of Skype, I'm going to do that too. But I don't know yet because I haven't discovered the right combination to make it work. We tried. Remember, we did a little experiment a couple weeks ago, right? And it didn't go so good. Right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So, but we'll work that all out. That's all a bunch of technical stuff. It doesn't even matter. What Uncle was saying is we have a new TikTok channel. It's called Uncle the Podcast.
I got
so you can find it on TikTok.
That's important. So if any of my customers want to hear me, I'm on that too.
Yeah.
That's what I meant.
We made a video today at Cash for Cans.
Cash for Cans.
We recycled. We made it into videos. People seem to like it. We're going to keep making those silly little videos, but we're mainly going to keep doing the podcast. Okay?
Yeah. Well, yeah. I was just letting them know there's others where they can get in touch with me too. That was it.
Press the buttons.
Yeah. Press the button, people.
Press all the buttons. We got a lot of buttons to press these days.
Yeah.
It's mostly at Uncle Podcast, but that's on like YouTube, Twitch, Kick, Instagram, X. But on TikTok, it is currently Uncle the Podcast. I want to change that, but
change what? My name? No way.
I'm gonna change your name, Uncle.
You can't change my name. No. That is not what.
It gets.
We're gonna have an argument.
No, you don't gotta argue. Look, it's a little confusing because in some places it's Uncle the Podcast, and in other places it's just Uncle Podcast. So it's best if you have it all one way on everything. So that way, no matter what they're looking at, they know to go to the same thing, right? So that's all Aaron's saying is that he might change it so that it's, instead of Uncle the Podcast, it'll just be Uncle Podcast. Or right? Is that where you're going with it, Aaron?
Yeah. Don't know that way then.
Yeah. We got it. That's what I'm planning on doing with the TikTok because that's what our social media handles are is at Uncle Podcast.
Oh, and Sidekick handles all the social media, so he'll take care of that. I don't even have anything to do with it. You don't got to worry about it. It'll get done. Okay?
That's a good thing. It's a good thing. The main thing that people need to know is that we did make a TikTok video today of Cash for Cans. We attempted to make a second video. Do you want to describe that real quick, Uncle? What did we try to do?
Oh, yeah.
Tell them this.
We went to this place. What was the name?
The name? It was a local business.
It was a local business.
Yeah. It's a computer repair.
It was a computer operation with a lady and a man. Their business.
Yeah.
But what happened was the man.
He was sick.
He was sick, and we could understand. So we just gave him a card.
We did.
And so we
might be back.
We might be back to talk to them about it.
Full interview about
this. So that's the new thing that came up.
Yeah, it's a computer repair shop. The name of the business is called Human Computer.
You get a kick out of that.
Yeah, I do. I get a kick out of that name. I've been driving past this sign for years now.
It's driving me crazy. Let's go here. Get the cans and we'll stop and we'll go. And then today we did it. We went there and stopped and he was staring at me saying, let's do this.
This was a pet project of mine, I will admit, Uncle. I've been wanting to go into I've just been wanting to go in there for years. I'm like, what in the world is I love the name. I love the name Human Computer. There's so much going on with that. So we went in and I was like, oh, hey, I tried to do a normal introduction. I'm sure that it was a husband and wife business. I'm sure the wife thought we were absolutely insane maniacs. But I tried to.
I walked in the door.
I was trying to dial that back as much as I possibly could. I'm like, okay, I'm going to try not to seem like we're completely insane. But
talking about insane, I was
so I was like, yeah, okay, we have a podcast, we have a radio show essentially, but we also have this, we'd like to do a video real quick if we could. For TikTok, it was like, if you want to do a quick interview, we could do an interview with you and talk about your business, maybe promote the business a little. And the guy came out from back. He's like, yeah, I can't today. I'm a little sick. I'm like, maybe another time. I'm like, oh, okay, that's cool. I'm like, here's our card. We have a show. If you want, we'd love to have you as a guest. It'd be cool. We'll probably come back and maybe we'll do a TikTok video then. So that was what we did.
Yeah, that's it. That's what we did.
It went pretty good. It was fun.
I think it was funny though.
Yeah, that was pretty good. So maybe more news with Human Computer in the future. We'll see. But for now, Uncle, do we want to? Well, do we want to start one of these beers before we do anything else?
We can start.
We should start a review, right?
Yeah.
And you want to? Do we want to open the street cores or do we want to go to the 66?
Let's go to 66. I want to see your results of what you wanted this way.
Hey, if we have time tonight, though, I want you guys to explain to me how it is you try to act like you're not insane. I want to explain that process.
Easy,
because I think people would be curious to know, like, what is it you actually have to do to be not insane when you go in?
Chuck, I'm trying to figure that one out.
Well, you guys did it. You got to be the experts here. Come on, you got to explain it. Okay, you can't make a statement like that on a podcast where it's a talk show and not talk about how you actually do that, because I guarantee there's people out there listening that need to hear, how do I behave like I'm not insane when I go to make an introduction?
Well, listen, Chuck, you got to understand the situation, right? It's just what it was is just a plain old computer repair shop, right? And in walks me and Uncle. I've got my heavy metal T-shirt on.
Okay.
Uncle is uncling with me, right?
Right.
And then I come in, like, instead of saying, here's my crappy old computer that doesn't work. Do you know how to fix it? I don't say that. I'm saying, hey, I have a podcast. Hey, I want to do a video with you. Hey, I want to make this video with you. And I'm trying to make it make sense to somebody that it might not make sense to.
That's cool. I get it. I would love to do this at believe me, if you ever come to visit me, we'll go to the local computer shop that has a guy like this too. Same thing. I would love to do this with you guys.
Well, we got to check these computer shops. Yeah. Now that I realized what we were doing, I had to go and see in this about.
Right.
So now I understand what we have to do.
Absolutely.
I see what he was talking about.
Yeah, makes sense, right, Uncle?
You wanted to
did you, Uncle? I'll ask you this question. Did you get the sense that the wife was taken a little aback and trying to understand what was happening the whole time?
I had a feeling she did. A little bit in the beginning.
Yeah.
In the beginning, yes.
At first.
So what are these two trying to say? I mean, in behind her head, I would think, what are these two trying to tell
So she's nodding her head, trying to be polite, right, and going, okay, And meanwhile, she's got a look on her face like, what in the hell? Are these guys okay?
Yeah.
Okay, no problem. I just wanted to double check. And the other thing is, I just want to let you guys know we do have, let's see, we got somebody requesting to come in via Skype, so I think we'll wait till after you guys are done with the beer here real quick. Get the beers rolling, and then we got
to drink with them.
Well,
they can join us.
Okay, you want me to bring them in right away?
If they have a drink, yeah.
Well, I'm not going to know if they got a drink until I bring them in, Uncle. I mean, let's be fair here.
Uncle, how about this? This is the way we're going to play it.
How are we playing this?
Okay, tell me.
We are going to do this. Yeah. We are going to open up our 66.
Well, we got to test this beer.
All right, so open up your beer.
I'm going to pour it into Uncle's cup. I'm going to pour it in my cup. We're going to take our first taste. We're going to be like, oh, here's our beer. And then from there, we'll be like, oh, now that we're drinking this beer, let's field a couple calls.
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll do it that way.
So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring in the Skype caller first, and then I'll check the phone lines and bring them in next, okay? But I'll wait until you guys have your beers open and going. Yeah?
Good.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We're going to do the
All
old
right.
David Lynch pour the beer trick.
Excellent.
I don't know what it is about David Lynch and pouring beer, but he loves pouring beer.
You know,
that's
the
what
poor,
we're going to do right now.
The poor is important, especially to the rich. But maybe not.
So here, we have 66 by Norwegian tropical golden ale. Let's see here. What does it say? Sustainably sourced and canned, 12 ounce, 4.6% alcohol by volume. I'm going to open this. Okay. I'm going to pour the beer. Sidekick poured the beer. Here he goes. Okay, let's see your cup, Uncle. There we go. Pouring the beer. Let's see here. I would do the full-on Blue Velvet quote, but that's a bit much for this show, Uncle. We won't do that. So now that the beer is poured, let's taste the beer. See what we think of it.
It's a good one here now.
Okay. I have my first taste, and I feel good about it. So with that, Uncle, should we go to this call or what?
Let's go to the caller.
Hello, caller.
Hello, caller. Oh, yeah.
Hello.
Oh,
That's the Northman.
wait, is that North?
Northman.
Nort? That's Edward Norton?
Edward Norton.
This is
Edward Norton.
Santa Claus
Dang.
Santa Claus.
Oh, my
calling from the north.
goodness.
No, this is what's his name?
It's even further up in Norway.
Who's that screaming?
Who's that screaming?
See, I knew it was him.
Yeah, you got a pretty good ear there, Uncle.
No, I do.
Who are you?
Yeah. Well,
Welcome, Robin. It's good to have you.
Robin Hood. This is Robin Hood.
Yes, Robin Hood.
All right. Oh, we're going back to that again.
So, Robin, it's good to have you here. Do you have any interesting business for us tonight?
What's the business tonight?
Well, I just finished a nice Chinese food meal with my girlfriend.
Great.
Went to Golden City.
Awesome.
Shout out Golden City. Early shout out.
Oh,
Cool.
And
Is that okay?
yeah, that's a good restaurant in Victoria here.
Cool. Got it.
And what's going on with this human computer stuff? I missed that part.
You missed human computer. Huh? The abbreviated version of that story is Human Computer is a computer repair shop near us. It's got a crazy name. I kept looking at the sign years and years.
Right, I like the name.
Yeah, right? Isn't that awesome? Human computer. So many questions pop up. But anyway, now that Uncle has his TikTok channel, I'm like, okay, we're going to go in there. We're going to talk to the business owner who is almost certainly the person working there at the moment. So let's go in there and ask them if they want to make a TikTok video where they talk about human computer, like what it is, what they do. I'm like, they might be open to that, right? It could be a good promo for their business. So we went in there and tried to do that, but the owner, it's a mom and pop shop, and Pop was sick, and he's like, I can't do it today because like his throat hurts or something.
Oh, and Mom wasn't into it.
Mom didn't know what the heck was even going on, and
What the hell's a TikTok?
Yeah, it's something like that. Yeah.
Well, they're not too up on the computers, if that's the case.
Yeah, right.
hold on.
We got a ring here.
We got a
We
caller.
better take this other ring a day.
I don't know who's this. I think I know who, but go ahead. Hello.
Oh, it's Jimmy James. How you doing, guys?
How'd I tell you? Jimmy's back. Jimmy's back, people.
Okay.
Jimmy's back.
Jimmy's back. Robin's back. Now, both of these gentlemen were part of the Super Bowl bet that we had a few weeks back now.
Now we have that to talk
I
about.
think it's like a month back now.
Been a month back, I would say, give or take. Now, I believe you said you had the voice back to tip the Jimmy.
Well,
Was right?
Let's go to Jimmy, because Jimmy,
All right, Jimmy?
on the last show we did, Jimmy was saying that he voted. So we had the bet, and some people went with the Eagles, some people went Kansas City Chiefs, and what we all thought was that Jimmy decided to go with the Kansas City Chiefs, but Jimmy didn't seem to think that last week. Well, what's your current?
He thought that he went for the Chiefs. He thought I didn't go for the Eagles. He thought I went for the Chiefs.
Oh, was that the contention?
Oh, that was the tension?
Thank you, Robin.
Is that
Robin?
That's
I'm glad someone listened.
okay?
Oh, so it was the other way around.
It was the other way around. Okay.
We can understand that if it was different.
Okay, so your belief is that Robin did not pick the Eagles, but rather he picked the Chiefs.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Okay.
All right. Well, that makes more sense.
Well, I put together this clip that might give us answers, and if this clip doesn't work, we have an additional clip to play if we need it. If we feel we need it. It was made by our friend Creative Accidents. So the second clip. This first clip I put together, I don't know if it's going to be the evidence we need, but here it is. Here's that clip.
So tell me, Jimmy, who's your pick for the Super Bowl this year?
Well, the people that are actually in is the Eagles and the Chiefs. I wish the Eagles would win. That's my wish, but
wishful thinking, son.
I think the Chiefs probably got it's theirs to lose, but I hope the Eagles win, but they probably won't.
So you're thinking if you had to bet that dollar, you'd bet it on the Chiefs. That's the best bet, right?
Yes.
So I'm taking on the two bets from Cooley and Jimmy, if they agree. And Uncle, you're doing the same, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So they're both going. So they're both going. They're both going candy, right?
Well, we got to check with Jimmy if he's willing to go in on this $2. Jimmy, are you willing to go in on the physical? $1 you got to mail to each me and Uncle if you lose. And if not, you expect $1 from me and Uncle in the mail each.
I agreed to the bet.
There you go. You and me and Robin versus Cooley, Ed, right? Danny, Jimmy James, right? All of them against you and me and Robin. And that's the way this goes on the Dirty Dollar Super Bowl bet. And are we closing this out? We're not going to take any more in the pool, right? Because
that's it. That's even. That's it. That's it. We'll hold.
Oh. Okay. Now that was my clip. At the end there, Chuck gives a recap. You and me and Robin, which is you is you, Uncle.
Yeah.
And then Chuck and Robin are going with the Eagles, and everybody else listed there was the Chiefs.
Right.
I'm not. Is that sufficient evidence? Is that going to be enough for everybody?
So me, Robin, and Uncle.
No, you gotta play. You gotta play the Creative Accidents clip.
Chuck's summation was wrong.
What?
You gotta play the Creative Accidents clip, Aaron.
We do have to play the Creative Accidents.
Well, put
it's not settled yet. Jimmy does not accept
it yet.
Okay. Do we have that other clip?
It's on Twitter.
Yeah, well, he put it on Twitter now? Okay, well.
He put it on Twitter right away.
I have it. Oh, I didn't know that. I do have it here on the Skype, though. He dropped it to me on Skype. So I'll just play it through there. Now, everybody who's on Skype, everybody who's on the phone, just be quiet. And we will all listen together. We'll leave the microphones open here this time, but we'll all be quiet and just listen to this clip from Creative Accidents, okay?
Cool. Let's hear it.
Let's do it. This whole thing out. Right now, you, Uncle, you, me, and Robin, right? Robin is on the Eagles side, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so
there's one thing I want to tell him before we leave.
Yeah, well, I wanted to get the shout-outs next, but go ahead.
I wanted to tell Mr. Sidekick got information for you.
Oh, apparently there's sightings of UAP.
USP, she's aware they have them out there. So look in the sky there.
We're going to have to get to that next week, so hopefully she films it. But here's the deal. So you and me and Robin.
His place.
You and me and Robin versus Cooley, Ed, right? Danny, Jimmy James, right? All of them against you and me and Robin, and that's the way this goes on the Dirty Dollar Super Bowl bet. And are we closing this out? We're not going to take any more in the pool, right? Because we can't get a
That's
ridiculous.
it. That's even. That's it. That's it. Whoa.
Uncle, ask $5. You're going to be like $5.
Well,
so
I'll bet.
okay. Now that's the clip that Creative
Accidents. Like that clip.
Mm-hmm.
I'll bet you like that clip. It skipped right up. Robin, who is the quarterback for Kansas City?
I don't think he even knew that. He just said yes, sir. He just said yes, sir, with the Eagles.
I want to hear something.
Okay, but he probably doesn't know. Jimmy, it doesn't matter. But go ahead.
What the fuck are you talking about?
It's immaterial to the argument, is what we're saying.
Exactly. What are you talking about? But no, Chuck, there's actually a better. If you go on to,
okay, just
go on to Twitter.
Let Jimmy say his thing, and I'll go over to Twitter now. Give me time. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah. We need the case. Case.
This is crazy.
This is crazy.
Hold on. I want Chuck to replay, or whoever had clip number 1. I want to hear that one again.
Yeah, no problem. I'll do that, but it's going to say the same thing. It's been saying the same thing.
At the end.
Uh-huh.
We don't need to hear the end part. Just leave the mics open, and then I'll pipe in when I hear the part that I heard before.
Okay. Let me find this clip on Creative Accidents. Where is it? Because I'm going down his page here. I got helicopters.
I'll send it to you in a private message.
Yeah, do that so that I can get right to it, because I don't see it here. I'm scrolling down his page. But you want me to replay the clip that Aaron sent me, the first one. Right, Jimmy?
Correct.
Okay.
That's right.
Hold on. I have it.
Here we go again with this.
Replay.
And this time he wants me to leave the mic open for him to say something, but let's see what it is, okay?
So tell me, Jimmy, who's your pick for the Super Bowl this year?
Here's that clip, guys.
Well, the people that are actually in is the Eagles and the Chiefs. I wish the Eagles would win. That's my wish, but I think the Chiefs probably got. That's my wish. It's theirs to lose, but I hope the Eagles win, but they probably won't.
So you're thinking if you had to bet that $1, you'd bet it on the Chiefs. That's the best bet, right?
I hope the Eagles win, but yes.
So I'm taking on the 2 bets from Cooley and Jimmy, if they agree, and Uncle, you're doing the same, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
so they're both going. So they're both going. They're both going candy, right?
Well, we got to check with Jimmy if he's willing to go in on this $2. Jimmy, are you willing to go in on the physical $1? You got to mail to each me and Uncle if you lose, and if not, you expect $1 from me and Uncle in the mail each. On the physical $1, you got to mail.
I agree to the bet.
There you go. You and me and Robin versus Cooley, Ed, right? Danny, Jimmy James. There you go. Right? All of them against you and me and Robin. And that's the way this goes on the Dirty Dollar Super Bowl bet. And are we closing this out? We're not going to take any more in the pool, right? Because
that's it. That's even. That's it. Whoa.
And are we closing?
All right. I concede.
See, I told you.
We got to play the last clip to finalize it off, though.
Me too.
I got to get a final clip still? Okay.
What's the latest clip?
Where did you...
It's going to put the final stamp on it.
Where did you put that one? You put it on the Skype chat?
It's in Twitter.
It's in Twitter.
Twitter's
okay.
Private messages.
Got to go back to the internet, folks. Sorry, the blind guy's a little slow.
Here? I tell you what, these bets going on.
A lot of moving parts here, Uncle.
The blind guy is just a touch slow, but here we go. Because at Broken Rib, I believe at Broken Rib is where I got to go to get Creative Accidents handle there. All right. Oh no, wait. At Broken Rib, that's you say. Okay, that is actually Robin messaging me Creative Accidents clip. Okay. Here we go. This is the clip, and this is as he messaged it to me. I don't know what's in it, even at all. So here we go.
I'm going to go with the Eagles. What does that do for me?
That puts you on the side of me and Uncle.
I'm going to go with the Eagles. What does that do for me?
That puts you on the side of me and Uncle. Okay, it keeps repeating, but that's it.
That's what that is. That's a repeating clip.
Yeah.
That's what that is.
Okay, so as far as I know, me, Robin, and Uncle were all betting on the Eagles to win.
Mm-hmm.
So that leaves Danny, Jimmy James.
I also heard Danny mentioned, and then someone else.
Yeah, Danny.
Yeah.
Yes.
Danny,
They were all
Cooley.
the Chiefs.
They were all the Chiefs.
Everybody except for Chuck, Robin, and Uncle. Those were the only three that did the Eagles. Everybody else was the Chiefs.
Everybody else took the Chiefs.
Yeah, Danny, Cooley, Jimmy James. Okay. And, it was Danny, Cooley, and Jimmy James, right?
Right.
And Ed.
And Ed. That's right. And Ed.
Yeah, Ed.
So those four.
The squirrel man.
Right.
Squirrel Man.
Those four each owe me, Uncle, and Robin $1. That's the final solution here, yes?
Well, and then Jimmy owes me an extra 10 for the.
Oh, that's right. Last week's bet.
What was
Oh,
last
that's
week's
right. Last week.
I forgot about
What
that.
was the last week's bet?
That was an additional one. If this panned out the way it has, then Jimmy owes.
How'd that go?
Wow.
I'm a little confused.
It was a dispute over it was a bet over the bet itself.
Yeah, that was a separate
It was a
issue.
double bet.
Shoot.
It was a double bet.
So you mean you're getting 10 then?
I guess.
Well, I'm getting. I guess
He's
if
getting-
I count correctly, about 14 or 15.
Yeah,
something
but
like that.
you're getting 11 from Jimmy James, though.
No, you're
then-
getting 11.
From Jimmy James.
Well, yeah, and then 3 from the other guys or whatever.
Right.
Right.
So, there you go, everybody. Dispute.
Oh, that's all settled
Hey,
down.
Robin, this is
Go ahead.
Robin. See, this is why the tariffs.
Like as you explain yourself on that one.
That's all right, you Canadian bastards. I'll get you with the tariffs.
Because you sneaky Canadians are always taking advantage of us goodwill innocent Americans, and this was what happens. It's why we had to go with the tariffs.
Oh, my God.
Right.
Gotta go with the terrorists.
I'm sorry. I'm picking on the Mountain Dew brains down there.
Wait a minute.
Telephone. Wait a minute.
Another
we got another
call?
caller. Hold on. Hold that thought.
We got to go to this call.
Got to go to the caller here.
Got to.
Who is this on the line?
Hello, new caller.
New
How are you?
caller.
Yeah, I'm thinking I need to get a lawyer to represent me in this sports betting business here.
Oh, there he is. The squirrel man.
Here.
Get ready, squirrel man. You got the money
That's
right for
it.
us?
Squirrely
Send
Eddie
it
right
to
here.
us. You got to send him?
I'm confused about all this. I'm just not sure who. And
All
where's
you
Cooley?
have to
Cooley better
do
come in
is-
here. He's the one that led us down astray into
We heard
dealing
another
with
phone
the Chiefs.
call.
For crying out loud. That better be Cooley on the line right now.
That's coming Cooley right
We
there.
got this. We got to take this call.
Go ahead, caller.
Okay.
Who you at?
Everybody hang in there. We'll get back to everybody.
Here we go.
New caller.
New
You're on the
caller.
line.
You're on the air.
Yeah, this is Danny. I'm coming to. I want to pay my debt. I probably committed a venial sin, just gambling, and if I don't pay my debt, it's going to turn into a mortal sin because I was stealing, $1 out of you folks.
No, all we need now is Cooley.
I need to know.
All we need now is Cooley to call in.
He's literally the only one missing. Yeah, this is wild. I didn't expect it.
Yeah, Cooley, he's the one that led us astray, getting us people that don't know football very well to go for the Chiefs, man. I got some words for Cooley. Get him on here.
Well, wait a minute now. Wait a minute now, because Robin don't know crap about American football the way I see it. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, Robin. Correct me, but I don't think you know a damn thing about American football anyway.
No, I don't even know who the quarterbacks were for those teams.
Yeah.
You say?
Hey, Robin, I don't know who the quarterbacks or anybody else is on either team, man.
So you guys can compete. Oh my
Did
God!
you guys send the addresses out to these guys?
I guess that's what we're doing now.
Look,
right?
I tried to
we
do
did-
that. I'll do it again, okay? But then there was this dispute, so I held off sending everybody the complete mailings. But I have Robin's address. He gave it to me to give to everybody, so I will take care of this. I don't have Cooley's information though, so somebody's got to
You
get a
can
hold of
have that.
Cooley.
I'll send that forward. Yeah.
You got to make this thing.
All right, so I'll take care of
Hey,
Danny.
Cooley lost. Cooley lost. He's got nothing coming. Nobody needs his address.
Oh yeah, but
Nobody
somebody
needs my address.
somebody
Cooley
needs to
needs
give.
everybody else's address.
Yeah,
Right.
that's true. That's
That's
true.
it.
Exactly.
So what I will do is I will be the liaison to getting him the addresses that he needs.
Yeah,
So
right.
his
Yeah.
packages.
You got to do that.
Right,
That's what we'll do.
right. Okay.
In fact, he called me the other night. He called me the other day.
Oh, there you go.
But I've completely.
Did he mention the bet when you talked to him, Uncle, on the phone?
Tell me the truth, he hasn't. That's the crazy part. Oh. He had not even thought about that.
Maybe he forgot.
Not even think about that. That surprised me. I said, I mentioned it to him though.
You did. You did.
You know you owe me. and I went from there. But that he didn't. Okay. He didn't go any further.
Okay.
Well, you didn't have the ready clip like Robin had, you know.
I'm going to go with the Eagles. What does that do for me?
That puts you on the side of me and Uncle.
I'm going to go with the Eagles. What does that do for me?
That puts you on the side of me and Uncle. All right. I had to do
a dirty American dollar is what it means, man.
You're right.
Just don't wipe your stinker with it first, please.
But I got some extra money coming.
Hey, look, I read that article this week on my show about how they're catching a lot of people with eggs and what do you call it, poultry products smuggling across the Canadian border, something like at a 10-to-1 ratio with fentanyl. Now, I was hilariously laughing at that because
they're Americans coming to Canada and then going back down. Is that right?
Exactly. Americans trying to smuggle eggs into the country from Canada is a big thing now, and it's 10-to-1 on fentanyl, which is amazing. So that's just this year, by the way. Just in the first 3 months of this year, they're noticing it. Yeah.
There was barely any fentanyl coming from the north in the first place.
Well, I know. I pointed that out on my show, but no,
that's a whole other subject.
That's a whole other subject. But I thought it was hilarious that they had like 1,500 seizures of like eggs across the Canadian border. So anyway,
I just hope they're not hooping them.
Hey, look, I don't know what they're doing with them, but either way, it's pretty funny.
That's cool.
All right.
Look at that.
So,
That's
guys,
neat.
tell me who to clip off the call or to keep on the call, or you want to keep everybody. Whatever you want to do, just tell me.
What do we need to do, Uncle? Now we understand. All we have to do is get the addresses in order. It seems like we're halfway there.
Get the addresses to give to them to send us the money, and you get your friend Cooley on the line here.
I will. Okay, we'll get him in order. We'll get him to pay the
straight to him.
Right. So if everybody could email me their addresses, since I have everybody here except Cooley, and you said you're going to take care of it. If everybody emails me the addresses, I will copy and paste them all together. And put them in one email to everybody where it's like, look, here's all the addresses. You guys know who you owe what to. And that's that. Okay. And this way you guys can all mail each other the dollars. Okay. And we'll find out in the coming weeks who paid and who welched, right?
That'll be a developing story, I suppose.
That would be a top story next week.
There you
possibly, depending if it shows up.
Hey, I think Cooley lit out for Canada. He's probably up there by now. He's not having any more of this.
Maybe he's smuggling eggs.
Go get him now. You got a chance to find him there now.
He's going to smuggle eggs.
Hey, I might be the closest one to him.
That's what I'm saying.
Jimmy might be closer.
He's going to smuggle eggs in a Woostang.
Jimmy's closer to where he would be.
We're going to see a news story. American man tries to smuggle eggs in a Woostang to Ohio.
I'll track him down like Dog the Bounty Hunter and send him back.
There you go.
Yeah.
My God.
All's well that ends well, is what I say. It seems like we've got everything in hand. You just got to tie up the loose ends. Man, this is going to be simple.
And now you got about 15.
In the end, Chuck,
What?
Chuck had it right in the end because he sent me the addresses that I needed, and I questioned it because I was kind of confused over Jimmy and Robin and all of that. But he's got the steel trap memory. He had it right just in his head.
I thought I had it straight, but anyway, but you know what? I could make a mistake, so I accepted there could be a mistake, and somebody pull the clip, and let's see what it says. But the funny thing is here, we got about, say, 15 minutes left. So what we got to do is take care of the callers and then get to the beer review, and then guess what? We're done.
Yeah, I think the best way to go about this, Uncle, is since we have that much a show, why don't we just go to shout-outs to all the callers, and then afterwards we'll do our review. Is that cool?
Okay. Go ahead.
You just start with the shout-out. So the first caller was Robin.
Robin was first.
Robin was first on the Skype, yes.
So we'll go to Robin and shout-out here.
Give it a shout-out.
I'll shout out Golden City once again for dinner.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will shout out Jimmy for accepting the evidence. Thank you, Jimmy.
Very good.
Excellent.
Okay, Robin, it was great to have you. We'll talk to you soon, man.
Yep.
Congratulations on the win there.
And there goes Robin. But thank you, and definitely we'll be sending you an email shortly. So, just to let you know. Well, actually, he doesn't need the email, does he? We need to get his address, which I have. So already done.
You have it.
Yeah.
Next was Jimmy James, right?
Jimmy James next. Jimmy next.
Shout out.
Well, shout out to Uncle and Robin and Chuck, the big winners.
Mm-hmm.
And just another kick in the gut after those bum Dodgers stole that game yesterday, Uncle. You know it.
Stole the game? Who stole the game?
What?
Yeah, the Dodgers versus the Tigers. Didn't you watch that game?
No, I didn't see it. I did not see it.
No.
I didn't get to watch it.
Jimmy, when was the last time the Tigers won a series?
Jump out of me, Jimmy. Forget it, man. Dodgers are crushing the Tigers every time, brother.
When was the last time the Tigers won the series?
They were down
Jimmy?
2-0 when I looked tonight, though.
Oh wow.
Down 2-0. I'm not into it yet. You see. I'm not into the baseball yet, but I'll get into it.
We'll get there.
We'll get there.
Update. They're tied. Tigers 2, Dodgers 2 now.
Nice. Uncle's
that's
gonna.
the one to talk to.
Yeah. Uncle's gonna get into it around. Uncle's gonna get into it around the All-Star break, right? So next we got Ed. Next we got Ed with his shout-outs, I think.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Jimmy.
My shout out now. Hey, I got to shout down, man. I'm shouting down Cooley for not coming up here, man. Getting into the call here. And I'm giving a solid 7 to the Mac and Jack beer I'm drinking.
Ooh, all right.
7.
Mac and Jack.
Oh, he was drinking Jack.
Thank you for the review, Ed. We always want to know what you're drinking.
Yeah,
what?
Man.
All right, that's great.
Right.
Awesome, man.
Yeah, it reminds me. I get these sometimes over at the Mariners ballpark. So got a 6-pack, and they still taste good, man.
There you go.
All right. Well, thanks for calling, Ed, and thanks for being a part of the Super Bowl craziness.
But I don't have a shout out. I got a shout down to Cooley. Cooley, if you're listening, step up, man.
Ooh.
Come on now, get on the phone.
Cooley, bring the ruckus. They'll be back.
That's it. That's it. Thanks, Ed.
Yeah, bring that ruckus you always talk about. Bring it right on in here.
You got it.
All right. Take care, Ed. It's always great to talk to you, man. And then, let's see here. I believe we have Danny.
Yeah, Danny.
Last caller. We still have Danny here. So, Danny, what do you have for a shout-out tonight, sir?
I've got 2 shout-outs. First, thanks for relieving my conscience by settling where I'm going to be sending the money when I look forward to getting those emails so I can send those dirty dollars. The second shout-out, since we're talking about beer, it has to be the Dust Bowl Brewery craft beer. I had 2 IPAs in a frosty glass. I give them a 9.2, and I'm sure that Aaron and Uncle could probably find them in a California grocery store near you.
There you go. You got another one to go look for.
To go look for that, Danny. Thanks for the suggestion. And thank you for the review.
The beer I've had from them is quite good.
Oh, okay. Dust Bowl Breweries. All right. Thanks for that review, man. We're getting a lot of good beer reviews tonight.
On these things.
Danny, it's great to have you. Thank you also for being a part of this whole craziness, and we'll talk to you again, I hope, man. Take care.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Well, that's all the callers, Uncle. Now it's just us.
Yep.
And, hey, we have a very important beer review to tend to.
We got to tend to this beer there, this last one from the ship.
What was this crazy thing so that we remember? It is 66 by Norwegian Tropical Golden Ale. I have been sipping on it the whole time.
Right.
You too, Uncle? You've been drinking this the whole time?
It's done.
Oh, it's done.
For me.
A little bit. I'll take the last little bit. Just to remind myself, because, as you're saying, you reviewed this beer on the ship.
On the ship with the other people.
Uh-huh.
But I was thinking of you at the time. I wonder if he'd get this a little higher than he usually get. I was thinking that. But now it's the time to ask you.
Well, I'm curious. When you were on the ship drinking with the other people, did you literally tell them, like, look, I'm going to rate this beer 1 to 10, and this is what I'm rating it? Did you do that with the other?
I told them that.
You did. You told them that.
That's the way I do it.
Okay.
Every beer that I taste.
Hey,
that's the way to do these things.
Super quick shout out to Creative Accidents for also adding into 2 of the audio clips there. Just wanted to say that, and I'll shut up now and let you get back to the beer review.
No, I will read it. I will also give that same shout out. Creative Accidents. I made that one clip, but yours came in very handy. I think that was. We needed your clip.
Yeah,
we provided that information. Mine did not have
information because they had Jimmy on the other end still not agreeing.
Well,
I mean that's why, and it helped it.
Well, it's settled now. Everybody knows what the situation was. It's all clear, and I feel very good about the whole thing. And Creative Accents, it was due to that clip. It really that put us over the top.
Put it over the top, so now everybody can send the money.
But, Uncle, speaking of over the top, when you were on the cruise, what was your rating of 66 Tropical Golden Ale?
Mine was a 10 over.
A 10. Okay.
I know, but that's what mine was because that has the taste of a good, delicious beer. And it had the fruit in it. It tasted, had a little bit of the fruit that was very tasty.
Okay. All right, so you gave it a 10. All right, so it was over the top for you. All right, so now it's
up to you.
The ball's in my court.
Right.
This, I have to say, is definitely better than that other one. The other one was like the Pilsner or something, right?
Yeah.
That one I didn't really care for, but I think I gave it a 7, maybe.
You gave it a 7.
Yeah,
I gave it even a 7.
This one definitely better. Maybe it traveled better or whatever. It's just better. That's for sure. I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. This 8 out of 10, pretty good.
That's not bad.
Not bad at all. It is quite good. This one, I like it.
Well, I thought so.
Got a good beer there, Uncle, and we will back to the refrigerator for the street cores.
Let's take that one into the street cores.
Well, maybe we'll put it back outside to age a little longer and then back in the refrigerator again. What do you think, Uncle?
Yeah, we'll put it in the back refrigerator. I can put it back in there. I didn't think we were going to get into that one and the other one, but we wanted to review that other one first. So what we did tonight was what I wanted to do was that other one, but that one don't have to.
I think what would be good is we will one night on the show drink this Coors beer from the street and review it
from the
just side. To prove that we're insane, but only in a podcast setting. Then we'll go back to Human Computer and we will tell the wife there, like, look, I know we seem a little crazy, but we're only crazy when we're doing the podcast. When we're doing the podcast, we drink beers that we find in the street. But right now, what we're doing is very professional video interview with you and your husband about your business. Okay, so we're not being insane now, and that's how we'll do this. That's how it's all going to work out.
No, let's hope they can understand. Those people will understand.
Not being insane. That's what it's all about.
Not being insane. No, that's that same thing again.
Yeah. And let's see here. We're doing a good job. So the new Tic Tac is Uncle the Podcast, right?
The podcast. Or are we changing that?
I'm going to change it to @Uncle Podcast.
And just say @.
You like that, right?
Uncle Podcast. I think just do that. Just to make it easier.
Because we are @Uncle Podcast on Instagram, X, YouTube,
and everything else.
Everything else. Yeah, we're on Twitch, we're on Kick, we're on Rumble.
Yeah, so say @us.
Right, and we're live on X right now, right?
Yes, we're live on X, we're live on YouTube, Rumble,
just check.
Kick, Twitch, we're on all those things. So thank you everybody for watching. I see Green Seeds in the chat. I see Creative Accents in the chat. I see Creative Accents in the chat not on Twitch and X, so he's all over the place.
Oh yeah, he's all over.
So another shout out to you for being here.
Shout out to you guys in the crack room. All of you.
It was great to have everybody call tonight. Thank you. I mean, I know that we've been skipping weeks. It's been a little crazy here at the house.
We're going to do this.
What are we doing, Uncle? What's up?
Next week we'll have another one.
Yes.
We're trying to keep the Fridays going for the next episode.
We will.
I mean, unless we have a bump somewhere. But I don't know where that
we're going to try to be here every single Friday.
Single Friday.
It's been kooky lately, but we're going to be here every Friday night. Ocelli.com, the Ocelli Radio Network. It's the Uncle Show. It's the Age of Transitions before it. We're not going anywhere, okay? Everybody, don't be scared. And it's great to have you all just, when we miss a week, we come back. You guys call right up.
Yeah.
So that's awesome. So
I caught up with it now. See, we're caught up now.
We are caught up.
We're caught up to what we missed. So now, for the next week, we can continue.
And
I want to get to 270 people. 270. Let's go.
That's right. And also be checking all of the YouTubes and the Twitches and all the live stream video channels, because maybe tomorrow we're likely to do a live stream tomorrow, maybe a game or a VHS tape.
Oh yeah, that. Yeah, we haven't done that. We'll do that too.
So look for that tomorrow.
You got to send out some more tapes, Way. You got 3 to go.
We've been collecting quite a few tapes.
I know. We got 3 to take out.
Oh, to take back to the
Take back to Drift.
So we got lots of good VHS tapes. We've got lots of old games to play at some point. So
I don't know where you get them.
Do watch those. Thank you, everybody. It's at Uncle Podcast for those. It's UncleThePodcast.com is the website.
Yeah.
Live on the Ocelli Radio Network every Friday, as we said. That's about it, Uncle. Why don't you
This is